Okay, so this video is more for eBay than it is YouTube, but I wanted to basically show the first 10 games that I'm going to be selling on eBay in action. They're all going to be sold separately. I'm going to start the auctions at 99 cents. Each game comes with a dust sleeve and doesn't include a manual or the box. Unfortunately, I don't have either of those anymore. But I will show you the game itself, the front label condition, and then the back of each cartridge. The eBay auction also includes pictures of that, but just so you can actually see it in, I guess, video form. But the first game we're going to try here is, or show you here, is Adventure Island. This was one of the first games I got back in the day. This is actually my AV modded top loader, which I got early 90s to replace my front loader, which, if I recall back in the day, I had a lot of problems with it working. Probably because the connector going bad, is you come to find out now. Anyway, so you can see, great game. A hard game. I think the highest I ever got in that was World 6. It has 8 worlds, pretty much identical to the way Super Mario Brothers does it. There's 4 levels in each world, kind of thing. Anyways, the next game here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the first game. I purchased this from Child World back in the day. I think I had saved up my lawn mowing money. Yeah, sometimes they don't work first try. Just reseat it. Should be good to go. There you go. I've cleaned and tested all these games. But with the NES, for some reason, sometimes you have to reseat it to get it to work. And just to show you too. Do one more time. Didn't get best 2 out of 3. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, yeah, so another great game. Put a lot of time into this as a kid. This game I actually did finish, unlike Adventure Island. I remember it being pretty difficult. But what's cool about it is you can actually switch between the turtles, as you can see here. And they all have a different weapon, which is pretty cool. Anyways, great game. Definitely had a lot of fun with that as a kid. And then along with the first turtle game, here's the second one. Now this one, just a note, the label down here is bent a little bit. Otherwise, though, it's in great condition. I did purchase this game new as well back in the day. I also did finish this game. Again, you can pick your turtle. This game, though, the turtles don't differ quite as much as the first game. Their weapons are pretty much have the same reach and effect. In fact, they all cause the same amount of damage. This game, too, if you hit the A and B buttons together properly, I'm just having a tough time doing that. You can get these guys a one-hit kill. Ugh. See if I can do it. Yeah, so that's what the move looks like if you can. Yeah. Anyways, great game. Did finish this one as well back in the day. I think you could tell from that gameplay there. Okay, the next game. This is one of the few that I didn't get new. I purchased this game off one of my friends. I think I paid about $5 for it. This one, a note on the back. Somebody had written their name in marker, and I tried to take it off with nail polish remover. Back in the day, I did this late 80s, 90s. I wouldn't have done that today, especially if I knew how much these things are worth. But it's also a great game. This game I did not finish, however. I know quite a few people that have, but it's a tough game. And this was one of the first games that had cutscenes back in the day. There's a little movie at the beginning, the story. excellent stuff at the time. How cool is that? All right. Anyways, just to show you, this one does work as well. How do I use your power-ups since maybe I don't have any energy or something like that? Oop. Oh, you son of a... Because now you can see why I didn't finish this game. Anyways, another great game. Did not finish that game. The next game here is, of course, Ninja Gaiden II. This one I did get new, I think for Christmas one year. Probably the same year I got the original Ninja Gaiden. This is it's an excellent game. Very similar to the first game in terms of gameplay, but this one doesn't even. This goes right into the movie in this one. Amazing game. Anyways, I didn't finish this game either, but it was good. This one I think you could walk up walls. You couldn't do that in the other one. You had to jump back and forth. And you can use weapons while you're on this thing. While you're attached to the wall. I have a lot of trouble with using this controller. Seems that you can't change, yeah, you can't change directions midair. And you gotta get, okay, you gotta, oh, I see, alright. In order to use your weapon, you gotta have some potion. I don't know, anyways. It's a good game. Also, difficult. Okay, so that's the first half of these games. So let's try to get through these others. So next is Legend of Zelda. This game I got a few years after it came out, but this is the gold version, which is the original version. I think later on they had a gray version of this. This one actually has a battery backup, and I've tested this out. It appears to work just fine, just as the game itself works fine. It takes a bit to get used to the D-pad again. I'm so used to using analog sticks. Oop. No, it's A button. Okay, amazing. Get the hell over here. There we go. Alright, another great game. Did manage to finish that game back in the day. Helped that had battery saves too, because it took a lot of time. This game does not have a battery, but it is an RPG of sorts. Very similar to Legend of Zelda 2. I did not get this game new. This actually came from a video store in town. And it's a classic game. I think when you see that white screen, it's more the copy protection than it is the actual game not connecting up right. I actually had pretty good success with all these games. Each of these games I did clean and test. The battery's on. This one had a password save thing you could use. This game I remember being quite fun. But it's, yeah, it's kind of a side-scrolling action RPG sort of thing. can see at the top you have energy bars and stuff that you eventually build up. And to get into these doors, you press up. The shop keeps and everything. You gotta get a weapon and all that, but yeah, very good game. Classic stuff. Show you that in action again. Try to get them all on the first try, but sometimes you have to put them in more than once. Okay, next game here is The Bard's Tale, another game that I got new. At the time, I hadn't played a lot of this game because I had it on the Commodore 64, and although the floppy disk loading time was painfully slow. In fact, I did get through most of this game. I don't know if I still have my save on this, but okay, you can't leave the guild, right? So you gotta get the party, add a member. This is a pretty cool game. A lot of text. Yeah, you can see I had a pretty decent set of people there. You can see on this map, you'd walk around on this map. A lot of memories of this game. It's like almost Doom-like in a way, right? Except not. Anyways, great game. And you can see that was my party from back in the day, so battery 20 years old or so and still holding up. Alright, so next game here, Destiny of an Emperor. This game, the label has a little bit of a crease there. I don't know if the camera picks that up. Yeah, there you go. Otherwise, though, it's in great shape. When you see this gold on the back, it means it has a battery inside. This is another RPG game, but this is more similar to Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy. And pick your party here and you walk around. This is my brother's game. I never actually played this, but it looks very similar to Final Fantasy. Anyways, Destiny of an Emperor. And it's made by Capcom, so it has to be a pretty decent game, right? Okay, anyways. The last game here. Put a lot of time into this game too. Tecmo Super Bowl. Now this one, just a note, there's a crack here in the case on the front. But otherwise, it's in good shape, aside from, you know, crack. But this one has a battery in it as well. You can tell by the back. But it's great. I think this came out in 1991, I want to say. Yeah, just said 1991, but yeah, excellent game. And you could play a full season and everything like that. You could pick which team you wanted to control. So this one I had manual. You can even watch games if you want. So I had the Patriots, I guess, set up as the team. Skip manual computer. Okay, B's back. I don't even know. Game start. You can have it play through the. Anyways, amazing game. But this was from '91. Yeah, so it plays through the games and shows you any kind of injuries or something like this. Apparently, I've got some problems there with the running backs. But this was the year the Giants won the Super Bowl against the Buffalo Bills. You can see all the game stats there. Anyways, great game. Okay, so like I said, this one, the label on the top, you can see there too. There's a little bit of a mark, and let's see if that shows up too. There's a little bit of a crease there as well in that same corner. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. They all seem to have that crease in the same place. But anyways, well, the ones that have label issues, a lot of these don't have any label issues at all. But anyways, so there you go. So all these will be on eBay, 99-cent auctions. You can check it out there. In the description of this video will be links to the eBay auctions as well. All right, that should do it.